Hi guys, this shouldn't be a too long video. I know some of you have already seen this on Instagram, but I have decided to sell Ryan. It's been a hard decision. I've been going back and forth about this, and I talked to one of my mother-in-laws about it because I was so torn about this. But she ultimately said, take 3 months. And this was this past summer. And she goes, take 3 months and think about it. Think about, would you regret it? And then she also said, put her in a box and put her away. Or put her somewhere where you don't interact with it, you don't touch it, whatever. And, see how you feel about it in a few months. And if you're okay with it, then go ahead and sell her. Because she knows, I do love Ryan. It's just, Ryan is a girl. That's kind of what it's ultimately coming down to. Angela Lewis did an awesome job sculpting and pouring her. She is adorable and she's squishy and she's everything fun that I thought a silicone would be. But like I said, the only problem is she's a girl, and I know some people say, oh, just pretend she's a boy and dress her like a boy. Especially with babies that are full body and anatomically correct, I can't do that. I have tried that in the past with other babies, and I couldn't do it. I get a baby, and if it's not even anatomically correct, when I get that baby is when I decide girl or boy, looking at the face. Would this be, like with the hair, the face, is this a girl or a boy? And I stick to that. I don't think, in all the dolls that I've had, I may have got some that initially were a girl and I turned it into a boy, but it stayed a boy the whole time that I had the baby. I think the only one that I ultimately ended up changing the sex was I had bought a Linda Webb Charlie by Ashton Drake. And while I liked the full body, after a while I decided I wanted a soft body baby. So I bought a body kit and put it on a body, on a cloth body. And after I put him on a cloth body, the face just seemed girl. Like, the baby, like, the body changed the look of the whole baby to me, and it seemed more girl than boy. So, I don't even remember what I named my Charlie, but I ended up, when I changed the body, I ended up naming it Adrienne for a girl. But I think that's the only instance that I can think of that I did that. And it went from an anatomically correct boy to a girl. And honestly, when I loved the Charlie face, but when I got it, I honestly, the face itself, I saw girl. And it wasn't for a few more months that they came out with Katie, his twin sister. And if they had shown Katie and did the pre-orders for Katie when they did Charlie, I probably would have waited for Katie, because that face to me was just girl. But enough of the rambling. I'll get to the specifics. So this is Dakota Lewis. It's on the back of her COA. It says Dakota Full Body Silicone Baby Girl. This is hopefully you can see that. She is edition 1 out of 20. She was made February 2014 by Angela Lewis. She had her hat on, so she kind of has hat head. But she has this gorgeous, depends upon the light, it's kind of an auburn hair. So initially when I got her, the pictures that her previous mommy sent me, she looked straight out redhead. But in person, it's more of a light auburn color, and and certain lighting, and when she's wearing certain colors, the red in the auburn really pops out. But otherwise, it's a very, very, very light brown. She will be coming with this snowsuit since it is winter. She'll be coming wearing this really cute Carter's 3-piece outfit. The hat's over here because I wanted you to see her hair. This 3-piece Carter's outfit. I'm not going to take the feet out, but it's a footed pant. She will have on her mittens. She will come with her Lovey Wubnub reindeer for Christmas. She has her COA, as I've shown. And then she'll be wrapped in the blanket that's on the top. And she will also come with this poo diaper bag. And this poo diaper bag is full. It's plumb full, like I was having issues zipping it up. It's a little poo diaper bag, and it has a bunch of goodies in it. When I got her, the first video on my channel, it's either the first or the second video on my channel, is my box opening with her. And I did get a few goodies with her, but there's going to be a lot more in this bag than what I got with her. I don't think what I got with her would even fit in this, or it would fit in this bag, but not to the extent that the bag is bulging right now. As well as, like I said, she'll be wearing all of what she has right now. The bag was too full to fit the Wubnub in, but I thought, you know what? She needs a little traveling buddy that can stay near her instead of in her bag. I am asking $2,000 US. That includes PayPal fees and shipping within the US. She will be shipped with 100% insurance, as well as signature confirmation. That was one thing I was a little disappointed when she got shipped to me, is the seller just put her in a large flat rate box, which she is heavy. She weighs, I would say, about 8-9 pounds. But the seller just put her in a flat rate box, and she was kind of squished in the box. And then she had her goodies wrapped around her. There wasn't a whole lot of protection. And the box wasn't to be signed for. So when it came, it was literally just thrown on my step. I am not comfortable with that. So I do have signature confirmation on that. So once she's paid, she will be for sale via PayPal. I will do a small layaway. This isn't going to be a months and months layaway. I can do a small layaway starting December, ending by the end of January. That is the longest layaway I will do. And I will take, if you are interested in her and you want to start paying, I will do $100 non-refundable deposit. That will have to be paid as friends and family, and then I will invoice you $1,900, and I will put that you can do a layaway payment. Or not a layaway payment. Yeah, it's basically a layaway payment. You can pay as much as you need to until January 31st. Come January 31st, you have paid only $500. You paid the initial $100 non-refundable deposit, and then $500 on the rest of it. I will refund the $500. But I prefer to have her all paid off at once, because I would love for her to go home in time for Christmas to her new home. I don't want her to be stuck here. She's kind of been stuck in the closet. After getting moved from my bedroom, she was in a little small cradle next to the big crib with a bunch of blankets on her so the cat hair didn't get on her. And I I just feel bad that she's being neglected, and I want her to go to a home that she's going to have lots of love, and I'd love for her to get to that home before Christmas. There might be some other goodies that are included with her as I find them as they come. But please message me if you're interested in her. As I said, she is a full body silicone. Oh, and she does have an open mouth. Her mouth isn't too deep. I don't know if you can see in there. Excuse me. But her mouth isn't very deep. I don't think it's going to show up. You can see where they cut out silicone. I had tried removing some more silicone, but I didn't want to do too much damage to her. But, yeah. Let's see if I can get this in her mouth now. Wubbanubs work okay with her. There's a little more sticking out than I prefer. Okay, let me sit you guys down to see if I can get this in her mouth. And you can see other videos of her, like her arm. There's a bath video of her where you can see her full body. There we go. That's as far as a Wubbanub goes in her mouth. I like them to go a little bit deeper, but I did discover that these Parent Choice, this one is not included, this one's from my Inspire collection. These Parent Choice 0 month plus, just generic Nook licking pacifier. They have really short, they have a really short nipple on them. These fit in her mouth perfectly. So if you're like me and you want them to fit in perfectly, that's fine. I also, when I had her, I ended up cutting the whole nipple off. But like I had a man pacifier that stuck out way too far, so I modified it. I just cut off the bulb part of the nipple, so it still had the kind of stem part, and I was able to put it in her mouth. But like I said, the only reason I'm selling her is because when I got her, my heart was set on a boy. And I had looked for a few months for a boy within my price range, and most people who want full body silicones want girls. So it's kind of my loss there. And the only boys that I could find that were under $2,000 were typically either, there was one that was under $1,000 that was very, 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 needed a lot of TLC, which I knew I couldn't do. His paint was peeling really bad. Looked like he had scales on him. He was Michelle Fagan baby. And I even showed her the pictures of him to just see how much it would cost to get him redone. And she apologized to me. She's like, I'm sorry. She goes, I think he's too far gone and I don't have time to take on a project like that. So, yeah, she's a soft silicone. I want to say that Angela pours an EcoFlex 20 and 30. She can't even talk now. She's very super soft. If you want any more pictures, please message me on Facebook. There's a lot of pictures on Facebook of her. You go through my channel, you search for Ryan, you'll find lots of videos on her. So I hope she finds a new mommy by Christmas, and I will see you all later. Bye!